Hello and welcome to The Word, bringing you the good news of Jesus Christ every day from the order of preachers around the world. Today is Friday in the 16th week of Ordinary Time, and from the United States we hear from Sister Barbara Kane. Sister Barbara lives in Great Bend, Kansas, and the title of her preaching today is Getting to Fertile Ground.
A reading from the Gospel of Matthew. Hear then the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what is sown in the heart. This is what was sown on the path. As for what was sown on rocky ground, this is the one who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. Yet such a person has no root, but endures only for a while. And when trouble or persecution arises on account of the word, that person immediately falls away. As for what was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, but the cares of the world and the lure of wealth choke the word, and it yields nothing. But as for what was sown on good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and yields in one case 100-fold, in another 60, and in another 30. The Gospel of the Lord. A couple of weeks ago, I had the unexpected opportunity to preach at a Word and Communion service when our scheduled provider couldn't make it. Ironically, it was the same gospel as today. And in a near panic, I threw everything to the wind and begged God for some help. Well, out of my mouth came the question, what kind of soil are you planted in? After a minute or two, I admitted that there were times when I might be in any one of those soils, even changing several times during the day. So where do these various soils come from? When we read today's gospel, we might assume that someone or something, God or the devil, puts the obstacles in the ground to trip us up. In reality, we're our own worst enemies. The rock, the path, the thorns, we do that. So let me share a few examples. When I first met a transgender person and started to learn more about their situation, I feel like I was on the path of doctrine and law, and so I could hardly grasp that these people could be accepted by Jesus or by the church. How could Jesus love them? But it really didn't take me long as I got to know them to see that their goodness and reality of Jesus' love for them was very real and very true. When I refuse to forgive or acknowledge my own pride, I have thrown rocks before me that will ultimately cause me to trip and fall in disgrace. And if I hold too tightly to my books, my pictures, my crafts, you name it, I have allowed the thorns to weave around me and weigh me down. My freedom is hampered or it disappears altogether. The interesting thing about all these impediments to rich soil is that they are made by us. God only makes rich soil. So we drop these rocks when we let our problems overcome our trust. We throw our good seed on the path when we don't take the time to pray, discern, or look carefully for the good soil. We throw thorns when we harden our hearts and let power, prestige, or stuff misdirect us to the right direction towards God. God makes good soil. It's available to everyone. It's just what we need if we will only accept it. In Father Richard Rohr's July 13th blog, he writes, God has made a covenant with creation and will never break the divine side of the covenant. It's only broken from our side. God's love is steadfast. The good soil will always be available. So I ask you, what soil are you in now? What have you thrown into that good soil to keep you away from God? And can you see the good soil right in front of you?